Hello, everyone. This is Maria Gonzalez, and we'll be talking about the labor movement, Knights of Labor, and Pullman Strike. But what was the labor movement? Well, to start, it was groups of hard workers or organized labor unions that came together to fight and idealize a better working future with better wages and reasonable working hours for everybody, even for men and women, with healthy and safe environment because their environment at work was horrible and very abusive. In other words, the labor movement was the wanting to success and improve a social class with equal payment and benefits and rewards in a working environment. On a regular workday, Tommy and Lisa were getting some water, but Tommy fell, getting injured. What do you think were the results? Unfortunately, Tommy did not get the rewards or benefits for being injured at work facilities. So the labor movement also contributed to stop this kind of situations and the start of efforts to stop bigger situations such as child labor, women abuse at working facilities, and the aid to workers who were injured or retired started to be provided thanks to this movement. Okay, but who were the real heroes? These were called the Knights of Labor, the people that fought in 1869 to have a better working future and better conditions to have a healthy and stable economical life. The Knights of Labor were the first national labor in all America, and they were secret at first, but then a lot of people started to join, making them a labor union. The group started in 19th century around 1869, and their founder was Uriah Stephens. The Knights of Labor rejected non-physical workers, which means people that didn't work at the fields or in the agricultural part, such as bankers, lawyers, doctors, and all the people in the academics. But why did Uriah Stephens found the Knights of Labor? Well, as a descendant of the early Quaker settlers, Stephens' life experiences as a hard worker and human led him to the ideas and beliefs that big groups of people needed changes and switches in the world that were more than necessary. For example, all wage earners had to take actions towards their interests and stop living in such unsanitary conditions with better and economical stable life. The Knights of Labor, as he said, was an umbrella organization for other unions that joined it, which means that Knights of Labor were a huge impact to the world to start other movements and revolutions that led to have the present we have right now. The Knights of Labor suffered a really big decline in membership because strikes began to have a successful result, and the Knights of Labor were not totally in favor of strikes. Many of the Knights of Labor disgruntled members joined another labor union called American Federation of Labor. There was a new group organized in Columbus, Ohio. The Pullman Strike was a nationwide railroad strike in the United States that happened in the summer of 1894. It was between the American Railway Union against the Pullman Company, which was a big manufacturer and operator of railroad cars in the 19th century. In simple words, the Pullman Strike highlighted the different issues and differences between the rich and the working poor. Yes, it always happens. And this was in the late 1800s. Made the rights and the potential success of labor unions clear for all to analyze but also recognize. It also led to different creations of organizations and unions like the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. This was the first African American labor union in 1925. And that'll be all for today. I hope you enjoy it. Bye!